Well, good morning, YouTube. It's been a couple of days, as usual, at my household. Uh, there are no easy days, so we had some things happening here again. But let's go and walk around, see what's out there. So, as you can see, we're solidly where we were, but there are a couple of really beautiful plants that I would like to show you. But here, before I go to the flashy ones, look at this beauty. This is from, remember that last Tampa show, Aqua Genera. That's their information. They do ship. They have absolutely crazy variety. This is like Casa de Viana. And see, the good thing about moving plants around, you kind of figure out what they like. I moved her here, and this just happened overnight. They are beautiful. No fragrance. There's sticks in her from the tree. Look at her. Hey, what am I doing? If I only knew. So here she is. Not your usual plant, but total, like I say, and complete gorgeousness. So over here we have this lady that opened up. I think I showed you when she only had one spike. Okay, so here she is. Look at her. It's a very large plant. Let me get to the... That's the... See, I thought that was the one that got the first prize at the Tampa show, but it isn't. So let me pull her out. She is in a desperate need of repotting. You see what happened? She traveled outside of her pot. And fragrant. Very fragrant. The first day, the flowers were more pale, but now, especially that lip, intensified. We are having the weather from heaven. It's about 73 degrees in the morning. Then it gets hot, of course, but not as like when I would get up in the morning, step outside, and it's 95. And another miracle, we have rain. I don't remember, wind. Jesus, see, I am really not there. So this is my girl. I honestly cannot take my eyes off of her. She is simply stunning. But next to her, give me a second. Next to her is this event. One of my very favorite orchids. This is George Cross. I'm talking George. Oh, where's the tag? Oh, there's the tag. George King. I just call him George, clearly. This is better than Xanax, guys. It's, if you're in a bad mood, you just come and hug George. Massive. Look at my hand. And fragrant if there's no tomorrow. Got it from Artstone when they were vending at Palmer Open House in springtime. It was one of those running by and just stopping like Tom and Jerry and grabbing George and never look back. Look at him. generally everything that is, and I mean, I'm sorry boys, but I mean you too, are always very nice, including my son George. So this is what's really out here blooming pretty. My Oncidium, my grandchild, is doing really well in the basket. Opened a little more, but you've seen that before. We could walk around and see if there's something. The Landate still blooming beautifully from Florida Sun Coast. Isn't she something? Extremely fragrant and gorgeous. There. For those who is into tags. Yeah, so what happened as we walk around? Yesterday I had a hawk knocking on my window. I mean, he sat and knocked on my window until I came to the window. So some people say it's a great spiritual sign. I don't know. I was freaked out. But right after that, maybe there was a spiritual sign, but it brought me lots of problems. Here's this little girl opened more. She's very cute. You've seen her before, but just now she opened more. Her name is right here. Yeah, right after he knocked on my window, I noticed that I have no water in the house. And then we figured out that both pumps, the RO pump and the main pump for the house, are gone. Isn't that wonderful? So luckily, I want to really thank local water guys, Gator Water Company from Northport. They fixed it within one day. And you don't want to know for how much. Ooh, look who's opening up. He's always crazy. My favorite. Ramsey. Come on. Ramsey is nuts. Ramsey, as old Ramses. Come on. He's always falling. He's growing up like this, I swear. For like 5 years. I put him in the pot. He is not in that pot. But the color is insane. I got him at RF long time ago. No, focus on the flower. The spike will get like, I don't know, 5 feet long. Let me take him to the sun. It's simple with him. You see, he just grows like that. Well, you know, we're all different, so gotta respect his specialtiness. Look at those. Yeah, so they fixed it. Costed like double of my mortgage. But they fixed it right almost within 5-6 hours. And now I have water. And I have a warranty for 2 years. So let's see if that's going to help or not. And then there was no internet in my house. And now I need to wait for the technician to come in and fix it. But the kicker is I cannot print nothing. And I do apologize about the delay in the shipping. I'm gonna have to go and use today something else besides my own printer, like home, not home, Office Depot or something like that. So I think, well, there are a couple of phalaenopsis, but they're just this little guys. Yeah, so speaking about events, next event of mine will be Deerfield Beach show, which is happening in Boca Raton, November 13th, 14th. in a pretty pot. And that's the next one. Wonderful society. I love that society. They treat the vendors so nicely. And a wonderful crowd as well. So, save the date. November 13th, 14th. It's in Safe Institute, I believe. I don't have a flyer yet, but just telling you. Then we'll have a Palmer open house. Yay. And that's a great place to just simply to visit. Let's go around. It will be 3 days. I'm gonna post the card for you. This little pretty blooming there. So cute. Yeah, and there will be other vendors this time. Usually Palmer and Archstone, but this time, guess what? Brethren is coming. So Joanna will be there with her pottery. Marsha from Tampa will be with her pottery. So it will be a pottery symposium there. Don't miss it. You can get really good stuff from Florida's best. Well, I just called myself best, but let's call us really good ones, okay? Potters and of course orchids variety and stuff like that. So that is the thing. That is the weekend before Thanksgiving, okay? And then this girl is done blooming. And then we just spoke this morning with Kevin from the Orchid store. We're gonna have a really cool event again at his place, which is West Palm Beach. Oh, you're still blooming. You're so sweet. What a good girl. December 4th. And one thing we are working on, so December 4th is Saturday, which means me, Kevin, Orchid store, the C&R orchids will be there as well. You are done. And also Tan from Springwater. So we're gonna have a really serious great time over there. So if you're up to it, please mark the date, December 4th, West Palm Beach, the Orchid store. Oh, here. She's doing good. And we're talking about Sunday following that Saturday that we will do a clay class. So it's still in the making how you can sign up, and depends on the response. Maybe because it's the first time, I just want to do it and see you know, how is it going, you know, what we need to fix. But maybe we'll do 2 classes if you guys are gonna be really proactive. Okay, so I think this is it. There's not much. I'm not going there. Nothing is blooming there. So this is it. You've marked all your calendars. We're gonna finish up again with George, because George is just almost the man of my dreams. Look at him. He's handsome, he's massive, and he smells good. And he's silent. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.